Let's start with the little zipper. And what I like about this bag, and Sarah really likes it too, is, okay, hold on. So you can zip it open a little bit and reach in here and get stuff out of the top. If you're using it as a sling bag and sling it around in front of you, you can open the top side and get out what you want. Or, if it's sitting on a table like this, you can open the whole thing and flip it open in a big clamshell. So and because of the way it's designed, something like this that's just sitting in there won't flop around all over the place. So let's go through it.
Okay.
I don't know what that is, so you'll have to tell them.
It's my wallet.
Oh, that's her wallet. Just a little wallet, ID, money, credit cards, that kind of stuff.
Alright, so start at the top. So, hand sanitizer, bug spray, and sunscreen. Got gum, earbuds, hair ties and bobby pins. I obviously have different priorities than John does.
I don't have hair ties and bobby pins in mine. I don't have hair.
Black and silver Sharpie.
We're going to add more pens and pencils and stuff in here.
Yeah.
She just didn't have any in her purse. And since we're on our honeymoon, it's not like we can just go over to our stash of pens and pencils and throw them in here.
And my Fisher Space Pen got used for the guest book for the wedding. So
it's somewhere in the pile of wedding stuff in the van.
Yeah. And then I have a comb. Obviously, I have different priorities again. And then I have this handy dandy little pouch that has a nail file, tweezers, and clippers.
And that is stuff that I need to add to my bag. And yes, we know we're weirdos. We're doing YouTube videos about everyday carry bags on our honeymoon. You can make fun of us in the comments if you want.
And then charger cables, both USB-C and the mini
micro. Because they won't make everything in USB-C.
Kershaw. I just love the sound.
Yep. And everybody in our family now is Kershaw. And everybody on my side of the family, a lot of the men, all have Kershaw knives. So apparently it's like a thing.
And then a Leatherman. This one's a Super Tool 300. It was my first husband's.
Before he passed away.
Yeah, before he passed away. That was his multi-tool.
This thing, I really like it. It's like as big as my Surge. Has a lot of the similar tools. It's a better set of tools for her. And it weighs like half of what the Surge weighs. Which is much better for her because she doesn't need the extra tools the Surge gives you. I'm much happier with her having a lighter tool. And I like that it belonged to her late husband. The kids have knives and stuff that belong to him too.
Yeah, I made sure that all his the kids each had something of his too. And then I have, this is John's waterproof notebook. I need to get one as well. And then some moleskin. And I think that's it.
So when she wears shoes that are uncomfortable, because girls wear shoes that are uncomfortable, she's got moleskin to deal with the uncomfortableness.
Solar charger that also plugs into the wall and is a flashlight and everything.
We bought these off of Amazon. I really like them as a cell phone charger. They're an okay flashlight. I don't know why you need two lights. You can put one in that's twice as bright. But the compass is useless. I've never seen it point north. Points every direction but the right one.
Yes. Flushable wipes, don't flush them. They go in a trash can.
Flushable wipes, they're sort of flushable. They clog up things. They don't degrade fast enough.
But if you're in a situation where you need toilet paper and it's raining, your toilet paper's already wet.
Yes.
If you use those.
Both of us are going to add a small squished up amount of toilet paper in a Ziploc bag somewhere.
Yes.
That reminds me, it's important to inventory your everyday carry kit on occasion. Look for expiration dates or anything that you used or is missing, because the last thing you want to be is in an emergency and not have toilet paper.
Yes.
You want to do that half first?
Yeah.
Let's turn it like this.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. So this has, like, I have a lot of gift cards, but I don't want to carry them around in my wallet because I don't need to access them all the time. So I have gift cards in this.
And this mesh pouch can be operated from either side if you have the bag slung in front of you.
Mints, Tic Tacs. I especially like to get the Altoids because we do make, the kids and I enjoy them. And we make fire kits and things like that and little first aid kits and stuff.
And because she's a mom, she has this stuff not only for her, but the kids like having.
My checkbook, because some places still want you to use checks. Rarely happens, but you know.
I haven't wrote a check in 15 years. I had a checkbook before we got married. I hadn't seen it in like 7 years.
I look and see when's the last time I wrote a check.
I don't write checks.
I wrote a check in July.
So, like I have in mind, these are comfrey cream tins that Sarah made. She has one that she uses in this bag we'll get to up here. These are giveaway. They're great for burns and wounds and stuff like that.
On Saturday, walking around in wedding shoes, I developed a really nasty blister. I put comfrey salve on it Saturday evening, put a Band-Aid on it. By yesterday morning, which was
Sunday
was it was completely gone.
And having these little things to hand out helps teach people about herbal medicine and preparedness. So they're an easy, cheap, soft sell.
Yep. And then feminine hygiene things.
And this thing's shiny. You could probably use it to gain attention from somebody. Look, I'm over here.
And then my glucometer. I am diabetic, and I do need to keep track of that.
We're working on fixing our diet, and that's really helping her with her diabetes.
Yes. And then I have a bag of tiny medicine things. Chapstick, inhaler. I have asthma, and I don't need to use it very often, but I do need to make sure I have it with me. Various creams and things. My comfrey salve that I use. Cough drops. One of my kids and myself is lactose intolerant. Nobody wants to be around us if that happens. Ginger chews for an upset stomach.
Something we need to put in there is the individually wrapped lifesavers.
Yes.
There is some in the first aid kit that we're going to get to in a minute.
And then eye drops for allergies, and somewhere around here is saline eye drops.
They're in the first aid kit.
Oh, they're in the first aid kit for just, you get dust or dirt or a bug in your eye. I have a lot more boo-boo fix type first aid stuff, and John has a lot more of your arm has fallen off and we need a tourniquet type stuff.
So this is my first aid kit out of my everyday carry bag, but it's in here to take up space because we wanted to see if Sarah liked this bag. But we already ordered this same kit. We need to deck it out. There's a video in this playlist. Up here too, I'll put a link to it if I can figure out how to do that. And these do have cat tourniquets. We are going to replace all of our cat tourniquets eventually with rat tourniquets because I'm not going to get it all the way out. But this piece of plastic that's part of the cat tourniquet has a hard time getting around small children, and the rat tourniquet doesn't do that, and it's just as good at stopping bleeding. And like I said, we're not going to go through everything in here, but there is a video on everything in here.
And then I love these little things. I bought them as a 4-pack from Amazon, and I could probably get away with not having half this stuff, but I've got like hair bands and Imodium and aspirin and Advil and Tylenol and allergy meds and stuff in it.
I talk about the one I have that I carry in with my first aid kit video. Imodium is really important to carry for two reasons. One, the most important, or the number one thing that kills people after natural disasters, and the number one thing that kills people worldwide is diarrhea. and you don't want to be a big tough survivalist and die of diarrhea. And 2, even if it's not an emergency, if you have diarrhea, it is an emergency.
Yes.
Especially if you're not home.
And then bank line, paracord, carabiner.
Don't be like Al Roker and poop in your pants in the White House. She's laughing because I actually said that.
I am. All right. And then garbage bags, which are useful for all sorts of situations and things, including if you need a roadside bathroom.
Yep. You can make garbage. You can usually put garbage in. You can cut holes in them, make rain gear, put them down on the ground to change a flat tire. You can build a shelter with just 2 in the woods with just 2 trash bags, especially with the bank line and the 550 cord. So that's it. I hope you got something out of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And like I said, it looks a little pregnant and disorganized now.
We kind of just shoved everything in to see if it would work. So it's not quite as organized as we would have it for my everyday carry. And it also proves that you can carry stuff around without having a purse and still be...
This is a lot more organized and a lot... If you're going to walk, it's a lot more comfortable than having a purse slung over your shoulder. And... harder to steal too because it's wrapped around your body.
I have carried a sling backpack, and it was just crossbody backpack, and that was awkward to access from the side to sling it around, and it was only one point of access from the top. And I much like this, where because the zippers are multi-directional, you can access it from either side, just from the side. It's ambidextrous access.
Yep. So once we get hers and she loads it up the way she wants at home, we can shake things out, and she'll use it for a few weeks and get it much better organized, and so it lays flat and where she can get things better. But this gives her a general idea of what she likes in the bag, and we're going to buy one for her. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get something out of it. I hope it helps you figure out what is important for you to carry. And go watch my bag and watch everything in this everyday carry playlist. So my everyday carry first aid kit, what I carry every day on my body, my everyday carry bag, the supplemental tote that goes with my everyday carry bag that I keep in the car that turns this bag into a kit that can survive just about every emergency. And that's pretty much all we got for this. You want to add anything?
My everyday carry varies on what I'm wearing because it varies on whether I have pockets or not.
Yes. So like she has in her bag, her everyday carry bag, her pocket knife, because girl pants don't have pockets for some reason, and I find it fascinating.
And if they do have pockets, they're literally like that deep.
Yes.
Which is like 3 inches.
I don't even know how many pockets my pants have.
At least 10.
But I think it has more than 10.
Well, and some of your pockets have pockets.
Yes, my pockets have pockets. Each one of the pants that I wear, I mentioned in my everyday carry video, I can carry 3 AR mags in each cargo pocket, or a tourniquet and 2 Glock mags with extra room to spare. I don't know why they're so big, but I love them, except for when I lose things in my pockets. So that's pretty much it for this video. We'll quit rambling. Thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of it. And remember, we as servants will start rebuilding. It didn't stop.
It didn't stop.
So we're back home from our honeymoon, and after Sarah put all of her stuff in my bag, she decided to go with a slightly different bag, which is this one, which is a Maxpedition something or other. I'll put it in the description. So what do you like about it?
It's more like a traditional crossbody bag that women carry. It accesses more like a purse, and I like the shoulder strap better because it carries more like what I'm used to with a purse. And I don't require the same things from my bag that John requires from his.
I like this padded strap, and it even has little molly loops on it, so you can add something. I don't know what you put there, but you could.
And this doesn't look quite as cool guy tactical as John's bag does. It looks more like a mom purse kind of thing, which is what I was looking for.
I like the color of hers better than the color of mine. My smaller one, I bought this one that was too small, is that color. And then I bought this one and accidentally ordered the wrong color. I'm not going to send it back just to get that other color, but that color is much better. So, thanks for sticking around for this little ending. Hope you have a great day.